Welcome back to more Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. It's just me and Ty. Still, the Vice President has not shown up. Ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up, ready up. Ty, ready up.
We'll need to make our way to Dormammu's.
Alright, we already said this last time.
Dormammu's toying with the Reality Stone's power. He's altering the fundamental properties of this dimension, right down to our perception of it. Dormammu has imbued these mindless ones with his own essence. They won't be nearly as easy to defeat.
There are more ice golems. Pardon me. This would be a dead end. He just say neat. Did he take a fall? I don't know if the ice one actually is taking your damage from your problem.
You'll have to watch your step next time. I may not always be here to catch you.
Please. A bit of a wind up now.
Pay for your sins.
Oh, sorry. Oh, he uses his chain to pull down the motorbike into the floor to cause the explosion.
Dormammu is immune to the magic born in this dimension. But the Reality Stone has created an anomaly. Dark crystals that we can use to absorb and reflect Dormammu's energy. If we can find them.
Okie dokie.
These are the crystals I spoke of. I can sense that you carry similar ones already. We should be able to use these to erect a mystical shield. Block their attack and
Wow, I did 51 grand. Yeah, that was pretty powerful.
Now, the crystals are more fragile
There'll
than I
probably be a
expected.
mechanic for the
There
Dormammu
should be
fight.
more as we traverse closer to Dormammu and the stone.
All of these winding paths and warp holes are giving me a bloody migraine.
I should have stayed in hell.
He said, I swear. I just realized. Oh, there's some up the way. It was like I had a power struggle with that one there. Yoink. Something must have spooked Sora. She's hiding under the desk. Don't worry, Nicolas Cage isn't real. It's just Ghost Rider playing a part. It's still fire. We're basically being switches. They have a lot of HP. That's a different type.
Pay for
Any
your
room for
sins.
me?
Cutting in!
Let's Spidey in on that action.
Not shaking, are you, dog? No. Just checking. It would be rare for something to scare Sora so much that she would be shaking. That's why I was just double checking. I think she's just panting. For as anxious as she is of basically everything, she doesn't do the whole, like, shaking thing. Oh. Oh good, the camera's correcting itself.
Dormammu's toying with the Reality Stone's power. He's altering the fundamental properties of this
Boss
dimension,
Arena.
right down to our perception of it.
The Kingpin had no idea the power he possessed. But I've been watching, and I now know what these crystals can do in more experienced hands. Here. Let me show you.
He's got 1 billion Infinity Stones. Actually, no, that's the ISO 8, or whatever it's called, right? 2-phase boss fight.
No idea what you found, do you? I was keeping my eyes on you, but perhaps the time has come for fists instead. You fight with honor. That's your first mistake. Why brawl like common ruffians when we could be working out a deal that benefits us all? Crystals, ISO 8, call them what you will. Soon, they'll all be mine.
It's a little chunkier than you would expect, but I think it's because of the wool armor he's wearing.
And you thought one of me was hard to handle.
It's the one doing the big death beam, it's the real one doing it. That is where he shall go. he moved it into my way.
True Loki doesn't crumble under pressure.
Any room for me?
Pulling all up.
Perhaps I should have thought this through a bit more. You shouldn't have been able to do that. You are victorious. Take your spoils. I must admit, this alliance you've built is quite inspiring. Perhaps I should craft one of my own.
What could they have meant by that? Let's quickly see if I can spend some upgrade points. Maybe something early in this tree. One thing. Oh, it's better than nothing.
Well, that was certainly unusual. Anyone know what that was all about?
All that matters is that he is gone, that we have his crystals, and that Dormammu lies ahead.
Classic Nick Cage acting there.
Dormammu's lair is near. Focus the energy from the crystals to destroy his enchanted barrier. We can't delay. Dormammu's shield must be broken. We can absorb their attacks with the crystals and redirect the energy of the barrier. We'll need more crystals to destroy the barrier. Luckily, the mindless ones are bringing them right to us.
These bastards that are sniping. Christ, a lot of them are spawning.
The barrier is beginning to weaken. We're almost there. Just a bit more.
Ah, slow down.
We've breached the barrier. Nowhere left to hide now, Dormammu.
I'm taking this. Yeah, Ghost Rider acting like Nick Cage. When I said classic Nick Cage acting, I mean damn he can do a good Nick Cage impression. He's good at acting.
Chaos, but this realm makes even my head spin.
I think we're about to fight Gwyn. I'd also accept Seath the Scaleless as an answer.
You know, I'm suddenly kind of glad I didn't have those tacos after all. Because I'd probably be spewing them back into my mask about now.
Oh, it took my daily. Kurt's favourite villain and he's not here to see it. It's the Snatcher, but he's being serious this time because he's not fighting a little girl in a hat.
The future holds only darkness for you and all of reality.
Final Fantasy 14 boss.
By now, which sorcerer is truly supreme, Stephen?
I have Dormammu, and he is about to
As I
extinguish
thought,
your
the
flame once and for all.
mechanic is, would you please hit me so I can throw this thing? Or is it already charged? What? It's just like an invincible shield, huh?
You are either exceptionally brave or insane for your sins.
Any room for me?
Oh, that doesn't get absorbed by the stone though.
Impressive, but not nearly enough to defeat me.
We're not doing any damage. Use the crystals to absorb his beams and create an opening for attack.
Where are the stones?
He didn't see that coming. Keep it up.
What? That didn't get absorbed by it either. That one vanished when I picked it up.
Mindless ones took the brunt of your attack. They served their purpose, and Dormammu still stands.
There's a point. Aha! Now it's powered up.
Tire of these games. You shall learn that Dormammu is always the victor, no matter the reality. This is my domain. None should be able to defeat me here.
When it turns purple, it's ready to fire.
Pretty spectacular, huh?
It's purple. Didn't do enough. Or anything. What the? That one wasn't purple, but that one did full damage that time.
You may think you have won, but I shall return. Stronger than ever before.
Okay, let's level up again. And by level up, I mean lab. 12 points. Sure, more of it. God, you get AP way too slowly.
What a dreadful debacle this devolved into. Oh, it still stands strong. It has merely been temporarily trumped by the megalithic magician and his flaming facade. Indeed, a fortuitous finding we could never have anticipated upon arriving in this dismal dimension. I am excited to examine it upon returning. Calm your concerns, comrade. This Sapphire scientist has friends with formidable facilities all over our world, and on countless others.
Still wearing those shorts, huh?
You cannot destroy the darkness.
He's right, Shuna. Dormammu feeds off this dimension's endless arcane energies. He can't die in this place. But we most definitely can. And if Dormammu spills this black magic into our world, he would be unstoppable there too. Of course, without the Reality Stone, he can't merge our dimensions together. And without the darkness to fuel him, he wouldn't last long. So, if I can open a portal back to our plane of existence, perhaps we can take the stone somewhere safe. Or at least somewhere safer than this.
He is going to take us to... Oh, the moon, of course.
Chaos of Earth. Our people were trapped at the heart of far too many conflicts over the centuries. Assailed from all sides by those who wish to harm or exploit us.
Attilan?
Only by removing ourselves from their world would we ever truly hope to find peace. So, tell us, my dear sister. Why have you opened our doors to the same chaos we fought so hard to leave behind?
No matter how we may try to cut ourselves off from our home planet, my queen, we still have friends and allies who need our help. Who are we?
Why did they have a massive pug? We saw him earlier. That's the teleporting
We
dog.
are Inhumans. As both humans and mutants alike have repeatedly reminded us. We stand...
Why is she sitting on her hair? That's a good question.
Unless your friends can convince the king otherwise. So do they.
Descent into darkness. Hello, I am the Nicolas Cage.
For the sake of my sister, I will hear what you have come to say. But I guarantee no more.
You look like that character from Splatoon 2.
We know of these stones. And the fact that you would bring them here puts all of Attilan in jeopardy. Such recklessness is typical of your kind. That time has long since passed. We have been hunted by humans for centuries. The scars from our war with the mutants are still fresh. The only allies we have
What's the difference
left
between an Inhuman
dwell
and a
within
mutant?
this city. The Inhumans hide from no one. Our removal from Earth was a strategic maneuver for the protection of our people. I cannot. Adelon may be among the stars now, but Earth will always be our home. I believe my
Mutants are
team
natural,
will agree.
Inhumans were made by aliens. Okay.
Our cousin Gorgon will escort you to the lab.
Find him.
It's a bunch of mini flashes.
All of Adelon gone mad?
Their costumes are silly. Text message. Nope.
Hurry. We must deliver him to the infirmary at once. If we don't get Gorgon some help fast, he's not going to make it.
Gorgon, Medusa. Okay, I get it. He's dressed like the protagonist from Suikoden 2.
Thane! Gorgon has been gravely wounded. You must attend to him immediately.
I'll see what I can do, Your Majesty.
Serious daddy issues? Oh, is that Thanos' son or something? Thank you, Shells, for 24 months with a tier 1 sub. That hair, though.
There you go, big guy. This should stop the bleeding. Before you know it, you'll be back on your feet. Or hooves.
Some sort of amber. Intriguing. I don't believe we've had the pleasure, young man. Huh? Oh.
Few have. Thane came to us from the Inhuman colony of Orlan, seeking sanctuary.
Sanctuary. From what, pray tell?
Not what, but rather who.
My father. Turns out he's a maniacal alien warlord bent on universal domination. And for some reason,
Whoever would have guessed.
he wants me dead. His name is Thanos. If you're lucky, you've never heard of him.
Luck hasn't exactly been on our side today, my boy. But I have a feeling that may be about to change.
Beast is very touchy and still wearing shorts. How are we doing for time on this particular recording? I think we're at half an hour. We can probably play to the next save point. His face is just shouting with no sound.
How can I help you? So I'm told. I've never actually met him, and I can't say I'm too upset about that fact, seeing that he tried to have me killed as soon as he found out about me. A bit of both. My mother was an Inhuman from the lost city of Orlan. After the Black Order decimated our colony to get to me, I had no choice but to flee here. Only legends, and none of them end well. If my father wants them so badly, though, I've got to believe some of them are true.
Beast is not stylish, look at him.
Let's hope so. Until then, I have a patient to tend to.
Where am I?
Somewhere safe. Don't try to rest.
No. Nowhere in Adelon is safe. I remember now. He's lost his twisted mind. Again.
What's the difference between the Inhumans and the Eternals?
Come now, cousin. Is that any way to talk about the new king of the Inhumans?
Brilliant but crazy.
I'll use my armor to shield Gorgon from further damage. You focus on the Alpha Primitives.
I should have known you were behind this, Maximus. Only you would dare betray our people.
I am nothing if not predictable. Isn't that right?
Looks like an enemy villain.
You are the silent treatment, as always. But I'll give you something to talk about. Just a moment.
Here's a large winged mace. And now he's dead.
You may have power, but you lack imagination.
The Eternals are based on Greek gods?
It is time that someone with true vision took the throne.
Another checkpoint, you know what? That's a good stopping point. We can learn more about the Inhumans next time, after they finish talking, that is.
I'm not a fighter, but I guess this is my battle now.
Okay.
This isn't the first time
They're still talking, but we
Maximus
can
has
hear that
tried to
next
claim
time.
the throne from his brother.